Welcome in on this Wednesday morning. Thanks for starting it with us here. Another dry start out there.
Yeah, and a mild one too. And when you walk out this morning, not too chilly. So
Right.
that's pretty good.
You don't need the jacket
Yeah,
today.
definitely not.
You know, I feel like last week we were complaining because it was so cold, and we're like, oh, it's finally going to warm up.
Yeah.
And then Florida just really turned up the heat for us.
Yeah.
So
It always
enjoy
does.
it.
But you're saying that we might have some cold coming in a
Yeah.
little bit too. So everybody hang on.
Right.
And maybe even some rain too. We talked about
Yes,
that.
and we
Yeah.
need the rain. Even though it's not a lot, we'll take anything
Yeah.
we can get. But we like to call this like fake spring, you know, because
Yeah.
then winter comes back for another round before
Right.
we can really settle in. So don't put the coats away just yet.
Okay.
You're going to need them next week. We have lots to talk about. High pressure in control the next couple of days. That's going to actually help usher our wind out of a more southerly direction. So it's going to do a couple of things for us. It's going to give us very warm conditions, but it also is going to help promote some morning fog the next couple of mornings. So tomorrow and Friday morning are weather impact alerts because we are expecting fog to develop and become widespread and definitely could be dense at times. And then on Sunday, we're looking ahead to our next weather system, a cold front that's going to bring us scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but I don't think this front's going to be quite as strong, so not expecting necessarily a severe threat on Sunday. Temperatures to get you out the door right now in the low to mid 60s. We're at 66 in Tampa, 65 in Riverview, 64 in Port Manatee and in Clearwater, 62 in Newport Richey, 61 in Bartow, 62 in Dade City, 59 in Crystal River, 65 in Sarasota. Highs today in the upper 70s to low 80s. If you live inland, mid 80s expected for you. Take a look all throughout Polk, Highlands, Hardee County, down into DeSoto County, mid 80s with tons of sunshine. Very warm day. Here's a look at our current wind right now, generally coming out of the southeast at around 5 to 10. Here's the issue with that. Our humidity is low, the wind is light, the ground is very dry. Those are perfect ingredients for wildfires, and we've seen a lot of those spark up, those in brush fires. That is going to be a threat again today, so you really need to heed those warnings from officials to not do any kind of outdoor burning seriously, because it won't take a lot for those fires to really spark up and spread. Let's talk about the fog, because as that wind starts to shift more so out of the south-southwest, that's going to pump in more moisture from the Gulf, and that will promote more widespread fog. So starting tonight, some sea fog could develop that will spread inland throughout the morning. So for the morning commute, here's a look closer to 8 a.m. We're looking at widespread reduced visibility down to about half a mile. I do think that sea fog is going to stay thick through the day tomorrow. We have the cool Gulf waters and that warm southerly air mass moving in over it. So boating conditions, while the water will be fine, it's going to be the fog that's going to be the issue. And then Friday morning, we're waking up to more reduced visibility across the areas. Just give yourself a few extra minutes, maybe set those alarms a little early tomorrow and Friday to get out the door a little sooner. High temperatures will stay in the 80s all the way through Saturday. So very warm weather, up to close to 10 degrees above average. And then our front moves in on Sunday. It looks like a few showers possible starting late Sunday morning. This is just before 9. Most widespread rain right in the middle of the day, kind of around your lunch hour, with rain clearing by the early evening. And behind that, it will be breezy and cooler. It will be a breezy day Sunday. It'll stay breezy into Monday. Here's a look at the rainfall totals. We're not even looking, unfortunately, at 1/10 of an inch of rain right now. We'll hope that these can go up, but not impressive in the rainfall department. But that cold air behind it will be pretty impressive. Feels like temperatures 30s to low 40s out the door on Monday, so you'll need the coats next Monday going back to work and school. Marine forecast shows light chop on the bay, seas at about a foot. So again, marine forecast looks fine other than the fog. Weather impact alerts for the fog Thursday and Friday morning. Warm and dry through Saturday. Rain returns Sunday, and we'll cool off next week with highs only in the low 60s and mornings in the 40s Monday and Tuesday.